Welcome to Bangkok. I'm Cal, and this is a Thailand news update. Thailand and Cambodia have signed a new expanded ceasefire and de-escalation agreement, halting weeks of intense fighting along their disputed border. The agreement was finalized on Saturday during a special meeting of the Thai-Cambodian General Border Committee and took effect at noon local time. And unlike previous ceasefire attempts, the deal has mediation and verification mechanisms, including the ASEAN Observer Team, border coordination units on both sides, and direct military-to-military communication channels. It follows nearly 20 days of clashes that killed more than 100 people and displaced over 500,000 civilians on both sides of the border. The agreement commits to allowing displaced residents to return home, a resumption of landmine clearance, and after 72 hours, the return of 18 Cambodian soldiers currently held by Thailand. The agreement doesn't resolve the underlying territorial dispute directly, but bilateral border demarcation talks are set to resume. For both residents and travelers, it remains wise to steer clear of border areas in the days and weeks ahead. Border crossings between Thailand and Cambodia are still closed, and the ceasefire is in its early, fragile phase. There is, however, reason to believe the ceasefire may hold this time, as both Thailand and Cambodia have suffered significant declines in tourism this year. And a prolonged conflict would only deepen those losses. Arrivals in Thailand declined over 7%, while Cambodia has taken an even bigger hit, down nearly 14%. Both economies face significant challenges heading into the new year, and the conflict led to sustained drops in more cautious markets like China, Japan, and Hong Kong in December. A tourism recovery in 2026 will require more stability. But a second major challenge is weighing on Thailand's tourism sector: the strength of the baht. The currency has surged to a 4-year high against a weakening US dollar, rising nearly 10% this year, making it one of the strongest performing currencies in Asia. This makes Thailand more expensive for foreign visitors and less competitive as a tourism destination, while also squeezing key exports such as rice, where shipments are already down more than 10% year on year. And Bank of Thailand officials say the baht has moved beyond underlying economic fundamentals due to strong capital inflows, prompting the central bank to tighten monitoring of large transactions in an effort to reduce volatility rather than impose controls. Under new rules taking effect Monday, Thai banks must report non-resident capital inflows above $200,000, including documentation on their purpose. A second major driver of baht strength has been online gold trading, which now accounts for roughly 40 to 50% of foreign exchange transactions. And banks will also be required to report those gold-related transactions. Officials stress this is a reporting requirement, not a restriction, and it's aimed at targeting organized crime and illicit capital flows. There are no new limits on transfers, and the changes shouldn't impact everyday banking for expats, retirees, or travelers. And that brings us to a major issue this year: misinformation. The online space has been rife with false reports, often fueled by bot networks. And Thai authorities have pushed back against a recent wave of claims suggesting that foreign tourists have been harassed by immigration officers while transiting through Thai airports en route to Cambodia. Thailand's Immigration Bureau says these claims are factually impossible, as transit passengers do not enter Thailand and therefore never pass through immigration checkpoints. Separately, false claims have also circulated on social media, including Reddit, alleging unusually long immigration queues at major airports. After direct verification with on-duty immigration officers, queue wait times have not changed. The practical takeaway here is to be cautious with information that you encounter online. But this brings us to one issue that smokers need to be aware of, and it was brought to my attention by a subscriber. For travelers at Suvarnabhumi Airport, only smoke inside enclosed smoking rooms. Signage can be unclear, as posted signs indicate the indoor space only, and smoking outside is entirely prohibited. Enforcement is strict with 5,000 baht fines, and many visitors are caught off guard. This brings us to a second potentially costly issue. Thai police in Pattaya are investigating a case involving a 57-year-old German engineer who reported being sold an overpriced herbal product falsely promoted as a miracle hair growth treatment. The incident occurred in a busy tourist area near Pattaya Beach Road, where the visitor was approached by individuals who appeared friendly and conversational. After gaining his trust, they led him to a shop selling herbal and cosmetic products, and he was persuaded to buy a bogus supplement for 22,000 baht, or around $700. The case follows a very well-known pattern in tourist hotspots throughout Thailand. If a friendly stranger approaches you,